wasn't gonna leave.
A 13-year-old boy is now safe in Buffalo after living through the horror of Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. Ezekiel Ortiz is one of dozens of Puerto Rican students arriving in the Queen City. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, News 4's Shannon Smith sat down with that young boy to talk about his long journey here to Buffalo. Shannon?
It's a long way from home, Nalina, for 13-year-old Ezekiel Ortiz, but he says he couldn't be happier to be here in Western New York. He's one of many people who have come to the area to stay with family after leaving the still devastated Puerto Rico. Ezekiel says he went a month with no food, water, or lights. It's about 3 weeks since Ezekiel Ortiz arrived in Buffalo.
I love it. I like it.
And from the looks of things, the 13-year-old is adjusting pretty well to life in the Queen City and his new school. Have you been able to make friends? Has it been kind of a
No,
good
I make
transition?
friends fast.
But this smile and laughter are a far cry from the way Ezekiel felt just weeks ago when he was still in Puerto Rico. The island is still trying to recover from the devastation Hurricane Maria left there in September. Only about 35% of power has been restored.
Horrible. It was like houses destroyed. The rivers came out, all the streets.
For days, Ezekiel says his family survived with next to nothing.
No food, no light, no water. Destroyed.
And he couldn't communicate with his father here in Buffalo to even tell him he was alive.
Sad. I was scared.
Now Ezekiel is living with his father, loving school, and even eagerly waiting for winter.
I like the snow and everything.
But Ezekiel says Puerto Rico will always be home and is never too far from his heart.
Take care, and I love ya, and PR se levanta.
Which means Puerto Rico stands up. Ezekiel says they will forever be strong. Now, Ezekiel tells me he has been able to communicate with his friends and family who are still in Puerto Rico. He does so through Facebook, and he's one of dozens of students that have arrived here in Western New York from Puerto Rico. There is actually a winter clothing drive for them tomorrow at School 76 to help them be more prepared for the cold winter. Live in the studio, Shannon Smith, News 4 at 10.